Has the dream of obtaining the ever-elusive Olympic gold medal ever floated through your thoughts? Has it ever seemed that you cannot shave those last few seconds off your breaststroke? Don't worry, because now, with this simple yet effective how-to video, swimming to gold and glory is now one lap closer. The breaststroke is considered one of the most difficult strokes when participating in competitive swimming. It requires an extremely large amount of concentration, as well as a lot of upper body, lower body, and core strengths. Events that include the breaststroke are the 100 breast, 200 breast, 200 individual medley, and the medley relay. While all require great amounts of concentration, the 200 breaststroke is the most physically taxing of these events. Some Olympians who have excelled in this stroke are Brendan Hansen, Amanda Beard, and even Michael Phelps. All three have medaled at the 2004 Athens Olympic Games, and Amanda Beard has been involved since the Atlanta Games. First, we will look at a swimmer's start. In the breaststroke, the athlete will begin from a standing position. Feet should be placed shoulder-width apart, with the dominant foot staggered behind the other. The swimmer should keep his knees bent with their weight resting on the foremost leg. When the swimmer begins the start, bring your head down, chin tucked into your chest, and grab the edge of the block or pool. The thumb should be over the side of the wall to keep balance. Finally, when the starting gun sounds, push out and forward with your dominant leg and arms. The athlete then snaps his arms above his head in a tight streamline, making sure to keep his body as straight as possible. Next, the underwater pull-out will be discussed. Once the swimmer has dove into the pool, keep a tight streamline to ensure top speed through the water. As some speed is lost, pull your arms straight down to your sides, trying to keep them parallel. From there, one stroke is allowed underwater to bring you to the surface. Now, let's review the start and pull-out. Once the start and pull-out are mastered, it is time to focus on the stroke itself. A strong frog kick is used to propel the swimmer forward, while a scooping motion with the hands continues the movement. Starting from a streamline, the swimmer will start by scooping his hands towards his chest. At the same time, the head is lifted out of the water in order to take a breath. Once the breath is taken, the head goes back into the water. Remember, a breath must be taken with each stroke to correctly swim the breaststroke. Now, onto the bottom half of the swim. As the head comes up for a breath, begin to lift your legs for the frog kick. When the swimmer returns his head into the water, snap your legs together to propel yourself forward. Let's take a look. It is important to keep a straight line with your body after you kick when you're in your streamlined position in order to maintain top speed throughout the water during your race. In order to do so, one must keep his arms and legs tightly together in a streamlined position once they are snapped forward. A correct breaststroke turn will be the final part of the breaststroke covered in this video. With this stroke, an open turn is used as opposed to a flip turn. A flip turn is used for the freestyle and backstroke events, where it is necessary to throw your legs over in a somersault-like motion in order to push off the wall. However, breaststroke does not require such a move. Instead, when the swimmer comes into the wall, he must touch the wall with both hands, then bring one hand down towards his waist and the other up by his ear. While doing this, you throw your body backwards into the water while pushing your feet off the wall. Once off the wall, remember to keep that tight streamline. Now you have learned the correct way to swim the breaststroke, including a start, pull out, the stroke itself, and a turn. With these helpful hints, you will be able to swim your best, as long as you make sure that you constantly practice and never give up. Good luck, and we'll see you at the Olympics.